poppin', everybody? BNboxingnews. Yeah, I'm just taking this early morning drive to the JOB, and I was just thinking about something, man. Something that just keep on rolling across my timeline. That's really been bothering me, and it's Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua. Um, that's really been bothering me. Why are they trying to make that particular fight? You know, why is this fight so important? Tyson Fury has the WBC belt, right? And Alexander Usyk has all the rest of the marbles, man. WBO, Ring Magazine, IBF, WBA. He has all the rest of them, right? He's unified. Why aren't they trying to make that particular fight? That fight makes more sense than a Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua. It's almost like Tyson Fury saw the way to beat Anthony Joshua. You know, it's like the bully who saw you get beat by somebody else, and now he wants to take advantage of you. You know, that ain't gonna happen, bro. At the end of the day, Tyson Fury should be trying to seek a fight with Alexander Usyk. I think that'll be the smartest thing. That'll be the best thing for him. It will make sense. It'll probably be the most money for him because it'll be for all the marbles. It'll be for all the belts. It'll be for undisputed, right, in the heavyweight division. So I don't see why not. It'll definitely be something that's warranted, you know. And then he can go his ass into retirement. It'll be the smartest thing that he can do. For the most part, I just think that he's always capping, man. He's always going in and out of retirement, allegedly firing his coach, moving on. I mean, it's just so much fake news with this dude, bro. You don't know what to believe when you hear something about this dude. I mean, he's always just, I don't know, man. He wants to fight. Initially, he wanted to fight Alexander Usyk. This dude just had a fight, bro. Just finished beating Anthony Joshua for the second time. And you come right again, I want to fight him now. No, bro. You just man a chance to rest and enjoy his family. And then call this man out. I mean, you could put it out there. You could put it out there like, hey, as soon as you finish resting up and and you're ready, I want to fight you for undisputed. You can put it out there like that. But you made it seem like you wanted to fight this man immediately. When you coming out of a fight, you're not thinking of going right into another battle. It don't work. He knows that. But definitely those two need to fight. I think Tyson Fury right now is probably the best heavyweight if he didn't cheat, right? I'm gonna always throw it in there, that little asterisk. If he didn't. But outside of that, Tyson Fury is the best, right? After Tyson Fury, I'll have to give number 2 to Alexander Usyk. So it'll be number 1 versus number 2. So why not have that? Why not see that? Why not enjoy that as a boxing fan? You know, I would love to see number 1 fight number 1 fight number 2, or number 2 fight number 1, however you want it to go. That's one of the fights that needs to happen. You know, right now it's just, you know, we're seeing that in multiple divisions where the best don't want to fight the best. You know, we have seen that in the past where boxers go into retirement fighting the best. I ain't gonna say no names, but if you're a fan, you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. So it happens all the time. No, I'm not just making this shit up. But a fight at that magnitude definitely needs to be what we're looking at in the next agenda in boxing. Man, I don't care to see Alexander Usyk versus anyone else. Well, hold on. Let me take that back. I don't mind seeing Alexander Usyk against anyone else except Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder. Because when we talking, I want to see number one, number two, number three fight. If you fight anything out of that range, cherry picking. So those three guys, those three guys, number one, number two, in whatever order you want to put them in. Number four will be your choice. Whatever order you want to put them in. Number one, number two, number three, number four. That's the four top boxes right there. That's the four top boxes right there. Now, with that being said, however you want to mix and match them, those are the only fights they used to have in the heavyweight division. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of them will be extraordinary fights. I'll tell you, Joe Joyce versus Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk, and then the winner out of those two fight the winner out of Joe Joyce versus Deontay Wilder. Problem solved. With those particular fights, if we're gonna follow best fight the best, that's how it has to happen, man. No other way. I'm tired of just hearing and seeing, these boxers fight these no name brand dudes that just come out from wherever, but pull them out the shoebox. And some of these fights, bro, like the word they like to say, has to make sense. Well, it has to make sense for the fans too, for us to support it. So I know what y'all talking about. They talking about financial sense for them. Well, we talking about financial sense for us too, for us to pay for it. I'm not gonna pay for some bullshit, bro. $70 or $80 if it don't make sense to me too. So just want to see some good quality fights, man. I'm tired of the BS. I mean, it's going on in the heavyweight division. Definitely in the welterweight division. The junior welterweight division, they getting ready to have a nice fight. The best about to fight the best in that division. One of the best getting ready to fight one of the best. Zepeda versus King Rougarou Prograis. That's right. They getting ready to go at it in November. And that's an awesome fight for the fans. Awesome fight. But at the end of the day, if you fighting somebody and we all already know the outcome, it's not worth buying. It's not worth wasting our time checking out. It's not. I used to see some shit that I don't know what's gonna be the outcome, what's gonna happen, who's gonna win. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you comment below. Yeah, I want to see some shit that I don't know the outcome, where it's gonna be a 50-50 fight. I don't know who's gonna win. I'm scared to put my money up. The eye test really don't matter in it. where it's just like shit. I don't know which direction. That ain't fight. That's competition. That's best fight the best worthy. And that's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it, man. Just trying to see shit that's worth it, man. Just tired of the bullshit, man. Like, boxing in 2022 started off hot as a motherfucker, bro. I mean, it was awesome. I mean, yes, we saw some of the best fights, some of the best. We did. We saw some great fights. I witnessed some awesome fights. But then at the end of the day, not at the year's ending, right towards the end of the last quarter of the year. I don't know what's going on. After October, you can say this year's over because I ain't gonna lie to you now. Don't get it twisted. Let me say this here. October the 15th, got some bomb ass fights. The quote, Mr. Shields gets a chance to fight or revenge herself versus Savannah Moss. The quote gonna beat that ass. Oh, she better beat her ass. And then Alicia Baumgartner to fight. She fight that girl named Michaela. Woo! Michaela Mayer. Woo! It's gonna be some good fights. I can't wait for that shit. It's Devin the Dream, ain't he? It's the fight. Voracious. Justin versus. He need to stop him, bro. He need to knock him out, bro. He need to stop the dude. Teach him a lesson. There gonna be some fucking fights. I feel like I'm missing one. I know I'm missing a fight on that date. Shit, what fight is it? I know I'm missing a fight on that date. What fight am I missing? Shit. I know it was supposed to be the girls. Fuck it. I guess it ain't that fucking important if I can't remember it. But on the 15th, that day loaded the boxing, bro. I watched boxing all day that day. All day. And I'm gonna go live after each major fight. Just to have a quick discussion on the winner, loser, where they go from there. I like that type of shit. Because I like to hear what some people have to say. Some people think once you lose, it's over for you. No, it's not over for you. Not over. Look, it's not even over for Anthony Joshua. There's plenty more opportunity for Anthony Joshua. You guys thought Anthony Joshua was, just unbeatable and this monster. He hadn't really fought nobody at that point, bro. That would really put him at that pedestal. We as fans, we put him at that pedestal. So, losing is part of being a great warrior. Deontay Wilder losing is being a great warrior. And let me tell you, I'll use Deontay Wilder for example. Him losing made him so much better because we saw as a fan, right? I ain't go to his camp or nothing like that, but they posted some shit, right? People from his camp posted some shit where I could see where he's improving at. I could see that, all right, this motherfucker's in the gym, working on, some moves, just working on just leg work, fucking jabbing the motherfucker. I see him doing some roll work. He's fucking ran on the track. Never seen that from Deontay Wilder. Basically working on that stamina, man. That was awesome. I think that was one of the major missing pieces of his game. Being able to last the whole fight. He was so counting on knocking your ass out in the early rounds that he didn't even need that shit in the beginning. But he realized now when you're in a real fight, that shit gonna come into play the way you need that shit, you know? And all of that are being worked on, and that's what's gonna make him one of our greats. Ain't no disrespect. And let me tell you something, man. One thing I won't never do on here, I won't never disrespect any boxer. I don't give a damn. Even Tyson Fury, even though I think I saw him do some illegal shit in the first and second fight, I still won't bash him on here and fuck over him because at the end of the day, for him to get in that square, it take a lot of heart. It's easy for a lot of us to talk a lot of shit over the internet, but at the end of the day, you go in that fucking square. Y'all see that boy just died in that square last week. I forgot how old he was. He got someone died in the ring as early as last week. I forgot his name and everything. That should take a certain type of person to go in that square and to battle another man, not knowing if you might walk out of that square. So I don't bash nobody, bro. I'm a fan of the sport. I don't got a fucking thing to say to none of these dudes. I don't care how much money they make. I don't care. I don't care about none of that. Only thing I care about is seeing your motherfucking ass get in that square and fight the other man. Once y'all fight, I'm good with it. Yes, I'm a fan of some more than the others. I agree. It's like in any sport. I fuck with the New Orleans Saints over any other team. In basketball, I got two teams in basketball because one, I'm a LeBron James fan, and two, I fuck with, I fuck with the Pelicans because it's my home state. But that's just what it is. I don't know, bro. Just sometimes it's just putting shit out there for motherfuckers to understand where you coming from. So I think when nobody know where you coming from, there gonna be some big assumptions, and those assumptions can really set shit off the wrong way. Make sure you hit the like button. So all I'm saying is this here. I don't believe in hate. I believe in the best fighting the best. I believe in just being a fan of sport. I don't look at these boxers as celebrities. I look at them as a man like I look at myself. And 6 up in the morning, I'm going to make my own money. That's what I'm going to do, so I can take care of my family. You know what I'm saying? And I support them. I support these people, man. I support every last one of them. Because I've been a fan of this shit. My daddy got me into this shit in the early 80s. I'm still rocking with the sport. It's my most favorite sport. But it just got so much bullshit in the sport. Lord of mercy. Motherfuckers don't want to fight each other. So much politics. So much. It's just so much, man. Motherfuckers are posting breaking news bullshit that be faking. I just never seen so much in my past years. In my older years of being a boxing fan, I've seen the most. I've seen the most, man. Back in the day when they said somebody was gonna fight somebody, that's what it was. And by the time you knew about it, the fight was being announced. That's how you knew about it. Wasn't no backroom shit. Sources said, there wasn't none of that dumbass shit, bro. Everybody got to stop with the sources. You can't cite your source, like in school. You guys know I'm into the sciences. If you cannot cite your source, it's not relevant. You can kill it. You can kill the whole notion of everything. If you cannot cite your source, you just can't say sources. But right now, I can come up with some bullshit right now. Just a sources said. I ain't got to cite my source. So I can tell you any fucking thing. And in the box. Everybody, man, I got a source, man. You know I can't tell you where I get this information from. I can make it up and then just say I got it from a source. And you got to respect it because I got a source. And that's a big freaking problem. For the most part, most people don't have no source. They look on the internet. They look to see what ESPN posts, Lance Pugmire posts. What's the other boy? The boy that fucking Bob Barron called out. What his fucking name is? I can't think of his name, bro. I'll think of his name soon. Look it up at this shit. But they look and see what them dudes post on their Twitter, and then motherfuckers come out and say the same thing, talking about their sources. That motherfucker can't be your source. Fuck. Can't be your source. That shit be fake as fuck all the time. So I understand that most of this shit right here has to happen for a reason. We gotta stop just baiting in and buying any type of news that we hear. A lot of this shit be some big ass news, and at the end of the day, that ain't what we want to hear. It's fake news. We want the real shit. Let these dudes negotiate. Let these fighters do whatever they do on the backseat. And as a fan, give me the news when you announce the news to the world. I don't care to hear the shit first. I just care to hear it, period. But when I hear it, I want it to be the actual and the factual news. Errol Spence versus Terrence Bud Crawford is official. This is the date. I don't want to hear sources say fights being worked out, both sides has negotiated a deal, and the fight is supposed to be on November the 19th in Las Vegas. And guess what? Right where motherfuckers hear that, you know what they do? If they're real fans, they go buy plane tickets, they go buy hotel rooms and all that shit. Y'all are costing people big ass money, bro. Y'all are costing people money, bro. Bullshit, big ass news. Then y'all come right back talking about, oh, sources said everything fell apart. The fight will not happen. The fight will not happen on November 19th. The fight will probably not happen at all. Then come back. Sources said there's still negotiations. Listen, bro. At this point, I care less to hear about sources. I care less to hear about what's going on with the welterweight division or the fight. The only thing I want to hear is when the fight is officially announced. About Tyson Fury calling out all these other heavyweight fighters, I don't want that until that shit's officially announced. We need to hear about fights when they're officially announced. None of us care to hear about any fight prior to it being announced. I think that is the issue. I think that is the issue. I think the issue is all this big media just trying to drop gems, but they're dropping fucking, fake news, and that shit ain't working. Misguiding motherfuckers, Don't misguide your people. Don't misguide your fans, man. But enough of that rant. I can't wait for October the 15th. It's gonna go down, man. That's gonna be a great day of boxing. All of us are gonna be happy and satisfied fans because, that day is gonna be lit. That day is gonna be lit, bro. I just want some statements to be made on that day, though. I want some. You know how I'm gonna tell you as a boxing fan sometimes. You want to see a motherfucker get knocked out, but sometimes you want to see a mother as a fan. I want to see a motherfucker get starched from round 1 to round 12. I want to see a motherfucker get beat up and don't want it to be a close fight. Cause I don't want no problem with the judges. In the case of Clarissa Shields, in the case of Debbie Haney, I want those fights to be a stop. We can't take a chance of any type of referee or judge. We just can't take chances on that. You know, even with Devin's last fight with Cambosis, it was a clear wash. But as you could tell, some judges had the shit wrong. They had the fix in. The fix was in. So he needs to beat this fucking boy so bad to where even your fix won't work for you. You can stop him. They named Clarissa Shields. You need to beat this motherfucker so bad to where, regardless of what happened, they won't even fix their mouth to say, "Oh, she won." She couldn't have won. The fight was sticking around. How she won? And that's what I'm talking about. Boy, it's some fucking hills and everything else. Y'all see what the brother go to go to work every day? Y'all seen the whole ride. Y'all seen the whole ride. That's what I go do every day. Every single day is what I do. Not because I want to. I wish I could just sit up all day on fucking YouTube and make videos like some of you guys. Some of you motherfuckers be on this bitch supposed to tell me y'all be on here, bro. I don't know what time y'all got to go to work, but shit, I don't know. Do I envy that? Yeah, I do. I wish I could be on this motherfucker making videos all day. But I don't envy y'all lifestyle. I don't envy y'all lifestyle because y'all lifestyle ain't hitting on what my shit is hitting on. So I gotta keep it gully. I gotta keep it real. I'm not aiming this shit at nobody, so nobody don't go at my neck with this dumb shit. Cause I ain't one of them niggas that's gonna argue with you on the internet. I'm not gonna tell you nothing. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna do none of that shit. But when I see you at one of these fights, you're gonna have a rude fucking awakening. And I ain't talking about no words either. So just stay on BNboxingnews Nick. Cause I'm a real one. And I ain't gotta tell you that shit. You gonna find that shit out the hallway. So I ain't fucking with nobody. Everybody is good with me. I'm good with everybody. I ain't in no disputes. And let's keep it that way. I'm on this bitch because I love talking boxing. I like going to all the fights. Oh yeah, I'll be at the fights. I like going to the fights. Most of the fights, I should say, were all, especially the major fights. I like going to the motherfuckers. I love just being in the fucking arena and just feeling that the electricity in that bitch. I love that shit. That bitch is high feeling. That motherfucker's like a high, bro. That bitch is a high. It's a fucking high that you just can't explain. Hey, man. But here's what it is, man. Um, I will say this though too before I go. The only way these boxers are gonna make these fights make sense, these fights that we want to see, is if we stop supporting the bullshit fights that they make. Perfect example: Javante Tank Davis, awesome fighter, great fighter, but he does not fight his next fight. If he does not fight somebody that makes sense, we need to not support that shit. If he pull a Mexican name out the hat that we never heard of and don't make sense, we need to not support that shit. We need to support best fight, who we think is the best, who we think makes sense. And like I say, your dollar is what works. You know, spend your money on things that you think is worth it, not just on everything. There have been fights that I didn't buy because I didn't think it made sense. I didn't think it was something I wanted to see. So, same old shit there. Same old fucking shit, bro. Yeah, man. But like I said, man, we're gonna have some great fights, bro. I'm gonna tell you something because regardless of what you may think, October the 15th gonna be a hellacious day of fucking boxing. We're gonna see some great fighting. The girls are gonna put on for us. Devin Haney's gonna put on. Um, I cannot think of the other fight that's gonna be on that particular day, but they're gonna be some great fighting on that particular day. And we always know in December. December is also another lit day. Tank Davis come back in December. So it's gonna be some great boxing, man. It's gonna be some great fights. We just gotta stay tuned and wait and see and support our sport. If you're a true boxing fan, support them. Support it and continue to just enjoy the sport, man. That's what I do. I just like to enjoy the freaking sport of boxing, bro. Just to watch this motherfucker, bro. It's just it's awesome, bro. It's an awesome sport. Um, in order for us to get great fights, though, we gotta support the sport and enjoy the sport. I don't know why motherfuckers park like that. They just park like they don't want nobody to park, or they be drunk. Well, I don't think nobody come to work drunk, huh? Some of them probably do. But with that being said, me and Boxing News, I'm at the job and I'm out. Make sure y'all hit the like button, support my channel, and comment, man. Let me know what you think, man. Best gotta fight the best. Enough of this bullshit, motherfuckers. They ain't worthy fighting each other. We should be tired of that shit. I'm tired of that shit. And I'm gonna stop supporting bullshit fights. With that being said, man, I'm about to end this stream and I'm out. Peace.